goals disallowed in that one. For City, a strong-looking lineup here. Rodri, Phil Foden and Erling Haaland all returning to the 11. Atletico Madrid's Jan Oblak returning in goal, replacing Croatian Ivo Grbic. Still a fair few missing in defence. No John Stones, as we have become accustomed to. Fairly deep in Atleti territory with the header. And now Foden. Silva looking for Haaland. Passing that took them to roaring success last time around. That very nearly sees them open up Atleti here in the early stages. Argentinian Alvarez with the strike. John Stones, who completed the puzzle last season for Manchester City when he moved into that hybrid role with a brilliant ball to Grealish. May drop here for Silva. His effort well charged down, and John Stones rather enthusiastically knocking the ball out of play for a goal kick. Grealish into Alvarez, who tries to slip the ball through and does find Haaland. His first effort of the game. Just listen to the excitement here as Haaland gets onto the ball. Fabulous goal-scoring season last season for the Norwegian. No way through on this occasion. It's lifted into the area. I think everybody in the stadium expecting the effort on goal. Picked up here by Samuel Lino, whose pass is loose, and City can break. Alvarez all on his own. Does really well. It's Grealish onto Haaland. Haaland trying to turn provider, and as Pilaqueta is back to make the challenge and turn away. Well, it was Samuel Lino who lost the ball in this position here, and in a flash Manchester City up inside Atleti's half, looking to cause some damage. As Pilaqueta was back there, Atleti recovered well. Manchester City with a corner. Foden from the opposite side. Again towards the back of the area. Well, the ball is in the back of the net. It's Rodri who's there. Foul on Koke though in the middle. The whistle had gone a long time before. And the celebrations, which, given the way that passes have been celebrated, will no doubt be pretty huge. We'll have to wait. Lovely ball from Foden. And a wonderful run. Koke finds Griezmann. Now Lamar in space. Lino an option on the left-hand side. Work to do here for Kyle Walker. The cross does come in. And Morata perhaps should have done better. Who couldn't quite angle the header beyond Ederson. Maybe just a bit too much contact. They were looking for. And now Stones with some defensive work to do as Lino makes his way up into the area waiting for support. Clips one into the box. Lamar, well, he just couldn't keep his feet. Well, this was the breakaway here for Atletico Madrid. Not their first in the game either. Lino leading the charge. Another brilliant ball into the area, this time for Thomas Lamar. Controlled the ball, but just couldn't keep the... Now Grealish. Rodri has found Kyle Walker, and Haaland was there looking to apply the final touch. Just unable to reach it, just over the top. Dealt with the threats at this end of the pitch. Haaland's just about missing out. And then up to the other end they go with the corner. Griezmann takes it towards Morata, and the effort on the goal line is just about palmed away. Atletico Madrid claiming that that one has crossed the goal line in the most dramatic of styles. Wonderful reaction, saved by the goalkeeper to keep the scoreline at 0-0. It's Lino again who is causing the problems. Foden. And an effort through the crowd, crashed onto the crossbar for Manchester City by Cup. The free kick wasn't one of Foden's best. This would have perhaps been the best we've ever seen from Kyle Walker. Much to the relief. Moving the ball out towards the right-hand side, receiving it back. Lifts one through, lovely ball at the outside of the boots. Atletico Madrid have been opened up here and they may be in trouble. Gribic is back there. And Alvarez, who has a golden opportunity, sends the... Well, it's lovely football here. Manchester City making the changes. And it very nearly brought out the opening goal of the game. It's actually Kovacic, I apologise, who puts the ball over the top of the bar. The new signing who has arrived from Chelsea, leaning back. Rather too enthusiastic. Here is Riquelme. A lovely ball around the corner. Llorente, it could be in here. Atletico Madrid by that final touch. It's all that's really been missing in this game at either end of the field. We've had plenty of this. Lovely build-up. Llorente moving the ball on. Well, that's loose from Diaz. And Atletico Madrid again bringing out the best of Stefan Ortega-Moreno. Pablo Barrios this time made his way into the area. Correa this time laying the ball off. And that's a super strike from Memphis. Intricate passing to open up the Manchester City defence. A nice layoff from Correa. Back into the path of the Dutch international, who swept in the strike. This time, Stefan Ortega-Moreno is beaten. And now Atletico Madrid on the march again. And it's Llorente up into a good position. There's the cutback. And it's very nearly goal number 2 for Memphis Depay. The initial effort, certainly not one of his best, but he managed to get to the rebounds. You can see what he was trying to do here. The effort into the ground to deceive Stefan Ortega-Moreno. Doesn't quite catch it, perhaps as sweetly as he would have liked. And the acrobatic effort bounces way over the top of the crossbar. Speedy break. Showed a bit too much of the ball to the Atletico Madrid defence. And now they can look to turn defence into attack with Carrasco. Leading the charge here is Yannick Carrasco for Atletico Madrid, whose deflected effort creeps in. Cancelo was rather careless in possession at the other end of the field. So swiftly Atletico Madrid break away. Carrasco on the burst. Steps in field, loses Rico Lewis, but never loses sight of that bottom corner. There has been talk of a move away. There have been rumours of bids from Saudi Arabia. He seems pretty happy here. Goals in 45 appearances. Gomez with the corner, and City do find the breakthrough. Ruben Diaz there to Ria, and the power to beat Gribic, the goalkeeper.